had an extra hour every day, what things would you put first? If you prefer to spend it without your child, I totally get that.
Sleep.
Sleep. Perfect. Perfect answer. Yeah, sleep. And you, I think we're saying that you got to sleep in on Mother's Day, is that right? Or your husband brought you breakfast
Well,
in
my
bed?
husband brought me breakfast in bed. And I don't know if I really slept in because he had to bring the baby to nurse a couple of times.
Yeah, right, exactly.
But,
anybody else sleep? That would be near the top of the list, the hour? Yeah, sleeping. The reason I'm asking that again is it puts sort of things on the priority list. If I had heard any of you say I go to the grocery store, I would have walked over and punched you, because you know what, I can't do that with your extra time. Do you know what I mean? When you say sleep, or you say something like take some time for myself, visit a friend, get a coffee, whatever. These are when you know that that's what's important to you, and during a busy week and you really want to get that hour back, that's what you should really be asking for support from your family, from grandma, from your husband, from your sister, from whoever is around to help you out. So I really just want an extra hour today. And it's my hour, and you don't even know what I'm doing with it, but I need that hour. And I think we have to start doing that too. And you all know each other now, and I'm not sure what your logistics are, but where you all live and everything. But use your support system with your friends as well and your neighbors. You'll find that as the years go on, you'll use it even more and more. I mean, I know now I'll take kids, and my neighbors will take my kids, and we'll trade off and on. And you need to find that extra hour. So give some thought to it. Give some thought to what would I do with an extra hour every day. And the days that you're feeling really insane and you want the baby to go to sleep and you're like, you just need the time to yourself, have a plan. You know, have a plan. I'm going to get my hour, and here's I'm going to get my hour. Here's who's going to cover the baby for me, and I'm going to go and do things my hour that doesn't involve laundry or cooking, or unless that's what you like to do, not the laundry, but cooking. You know, things like that. And then you can think about, you know, if you were able to hire someone to give you that hour, what would you do? And you can hire someone for an hour. They're called a babysitter. So you can find those options as well. So what is that worth to me? Is it worth it to me to pay $10 or whatever you're paying for a babysitter for an hour? I certainly pay my kids less than that. What would I do, you know, with that hour, and try to find some time for yourself? Is there one thing you used to do all the time besides, you know, have a life? Is there anything you used to do all the time before you have kids, now that you don't get to do, that you wish you could take up again? Cooking?
I don't have time.
Do you enjoy cooking?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have time for cooking with him. It's just too, and it's on the hip, and it's the one hand stirring, right? And it's all of that.
If I have to chop vegetables and stuff like that, he doesn't really like bottom vibrating chairs, swings, and the bumbo chair and all that. And
it's just not.
No. Not money, so he doesn't like it.
Yeah, it's hard when you have to give up something that you like doing.
Yeah.
And cooking's a great example, because it's what I talk about in this book a lot, because when we become moms too, all of a sudden we become cooks, and that for me was an unexpected sort of surprise, and not a really great one. I'm not a great cook, and I've been cooking 3 meals a day plus all the snacks and everything in between for like 18 years since I became on. I thought, well, I don't know how to do this, you know, and then I do it, and the kids say, well, it's crap, I'm not going to eat it. Well, that's fine. You know, so you get into these sort of roles that you didn't picture yourself being in. Cooking's a great one, though, because cooking's one of those things too that if you have other friends that have babies the same age, and if you like to look at other babies, you know what, have one or maybe one at the beginning, other mom over, where you could maybe even cook together or take turns watching the kids. You have someone to talk to while you're doing it, someone to spell off with you. Because try to find a way to do it. So if you have a friend or a mom or a sister, whoever, someone can come over and be with you while you cook and while you watch the baby. I think maybe you could find a way to do that. A lot of women, I know a lot of my friends who wish they had time to exercise, or to get out for a walk, for fresh air, go for a bike ride, things they used to be able to do before. And that's, again, one of those other things that you can start off with other moms, you know, going for walks, especially now the weather's, we've all had winter babies, so you're getting to where the weather's getting a bit nicer. But even with exercising and things like that, and just finding that hour. I mean, I look at a lot of things in hour increments, right? So if we can find an hour today, maybe we can find an hour tomorrow, maybe we can find the mom hour sort of every day, and it comes down to sort of making it a priority.